I think PAC Diesel is. I don't know about Eagle. I know one of them is because one of them is one of the staff members here, and I've seen him.
All right.
I think he's either Wisconsin or Michigan. I don't know. I feel like I should know this. I've seen him multiple times at all the big events around here. So
Yeah. And we're seeing 2 Jigglypuff.
yeah, like I said, they did it earlier. I don't know why. Puff is great, but I don't think Puff is that strong. Also, a good thing to note, in the rulings, Congo Jungle 64 is enabled.
I saw
I'm
that.
hoping we can see it, but I don't know if either team would actually want to play on it. Yeah.
Congo Jungle.
If you're either team, what do you think they'd start with? Or what stage? Probably Pokemon? That's like the Battlefield go-to these days, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Battlefield.
I think Pokemon would be one of the ones that will get banned, just because Jigglypuff will die so early.
Right.
So Final Destination, it looks like
Are they
they
starting?
picked,
Oh, they are starting. Oh.
yeah.
Oh, really? I was talking with him earlier about this, actually. He picked Fox. He's known as a Falcon player, right?
Oh,
what a
oh my
save.
God! A laser. The laser stopped the rest
save.
knockback and saved O'Reilly.
Do you think? Okay, I don't know what actual character that DavidCue plays, but I do know that picking Falco for this matchup is actually really good, but can also be really bad because if you accidentally laser the resting, the sleep Puff, you know, that's a free punish that you miss out on. But like,
Yeah.
it was a good save. The laser stopped him from the rest punish. But as I was saying earlier, O'Reilly and I were talking. He's known as one of the best Falcons in the Midwest.
Falco.
What an edge guard. That was nutty. They could have saved each other, but they both didn't want to go for it.
If they had practiced their doubles recoveries.
Right. I wonder why they started on final. Is it?
Right.
Well, okay, so that doesn't kill because he hit it on the wrong side. For those of you who don't know, Jigglypuff can actually choose which side to rest on if the Spacey does not DI, because it's really easy to just do a slight turnaround or whatever in midair, slight drift. So you have enough time to work with, especially if they only slight DI too. You can still kind of full DI and just react to where they're DIing to.
And now
This is working
Green
a lot
Team
better.
is really
Yeah.
picking up the pace.
I wonder what they strike to get to final. Like, oh no.
Yeah, that'll be a good
That's a free
shift.
kill. Yeah.
But what's interesting, well, they haven't really gotten kills from rest so far. There was the one close one for Falco, but they got a lot of kills off of just Jigglypuff edge guards.
Yeah, which is normal. I wonder if we're going to see any rest on the table, seeing as they can jab each other. I don't know if either one of them is confident enough in doing that, though.
Yeah, and I think, like, with a team like Falco and Fox, they're so much faster than Jigglypuff. So,
What a punish.
ooh,
Nutty.
this is the momentum they really need.
Yeah, it's possible. Honestly, one good team wipe or killing Fox really early would be really beneficial for all of them.
Nice save from a
Falco's
really...
dead. Wait, that was a really huge down air. I did not expect that to hit at all. There was a solid whole character in between.
But, well, if you caught it quickly, O'Reilly ran off stage and did an up B, and then up B
for the
back
save.
towards stage.
Yeah.
And
No.
that interrupted Falco's special fall after his up B and allowed him to come back to stage and eventually get that down air.
Well, the downer didn't even look like it connected, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah, and sometimes with Puff, like,
we take
you have these extended hitboxes.
Is it because of the rising pound?
I'm not sure exactly, but for example, like when Puff back airs, there's a frame where the hitbox goes really far back,
Right.
and then if you interrupt that frame, it'll still reset Puff to looking like the hit would have never connected. So sometimes situations like that can look really weird when you are just looking at like a still frame.
Okay.
But if you were looking frame by frame, you might see
that weird change. Okay.
So it looks like they're keeping with the double puff. I don't know if you know what they went after double puff before, or if they continued with it.
I think they went like Marth Puff. I don't remember too specifically. It seemed like they had won all of their games. So
I was playing Aurelian friendlies before this, and one thing he did brag about is how many times he's done the 20XX catch Jigglypuff with up throw up air.
Really?
So
I know it's already not easy, but
I think we will be looking to see if he misses any, so we can make fun of him later.
I actually didn't get to talk about this earlier, but I do know that the reason why he chose Fox in this matchup is purely for the Puff. For no other reason than Puff. Even if he went with Falcon, the only reason why he didn't, because he does feel very confident in Falcon Puff. He just feels like he has to work twice or 3 times as hard to get the kill than he would have to with Fox, which is reasonable, right? That's why it's a counter pick. But when I think in doubles, as Falcon, you have a little bit more room to work with, but you don't get to play like a different. You don't get to play that like interchangeable style of aggressive or passive, momentary, like every moment when you have another spacing behind you.
So right now, it looks like in this game, the Puff team has mostly been picking up kills and damage on Falco, abusing the bad recovery compared to Fox. And it looks like, well, Red Team realized that and is now shifting to make sure Falco lives longer. But I think we'll want to see if they went for the same save that they did last time, but it didn't connect this time.
He's done that twice now, I think, and it's at least twice, if not that was the 3rd time, and it missed, and he was off by just a sliver.
Yeah, and one thing is I think the hitboxes of Fox's up B aren't all, it isn't really a circle, but ooh, that'll be a good rest for them.
No kill though.
But, oh, yeah, no kill. Nice pickup by PAC to interrupt.
How many jumps does he have left?
Ooh.
Oh, he didn't shine him anyway, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't know, Jigglypuff has 6 jumps in addition to regular jumps. And so, as long as she has 1, once she gets back to stage, that number will reset, and Puff will have all of her jumps back.
So I know this is kind of late to talk about this, but I wonder why they went Dreamland. One thing I do like about the Fox Falco comp against this is that their team combos, shine, up air, stuff like that, can lead to really early kills on Puff. And it seems like going to a stage like Pokemon would be a lot more beneficial than here.
Yeah.
It's proving that it's working out for them because they're technically in the lead right now and they have been kind of controlling the most of this game. But if losing one guy right now will pretty much call it, I think. And with Puffs both being near 100%, I don't know if they're going to get a solid kill. Like, even that shine up smash was off of a shine tech rate, which never happens. Well, I mean, consistently at least. And this Puff, like, can still do it.
Yeah, but at this point it's making it really hard since Aurelia is so good versus Puff, and he's going to be at 53%.
And one trade will do that with the Puff at 160. Yeah. Seems reasonable. I wonder what they might go with next. It's 1-1. This next game is going to be really pivotal. I was talking earlier about which one would be first seed, and I guess these 2 teams might be the first seed. I thought Scythe and Eggy might be the ones fighting for it, but I didn't get the chance to see these guys play in pools earlier. So maybe this might be a run back that kind of decides who.
So back to Dreamland.
I get it. Dave's stupid rules in effect, right? So the only winners can't go back to games or stages they won on, right?
Yeah, I'd assume so. Ooh. PAC doesn't have many jumps, but made it back to ledge. And that backer will
really good read.
kill O'Reilly. And Falco doesn't really have the same power to save Fox like O'Reilly has been with Falco.
Right.
And that's because the up B doesn't have hitboxes during the non-moving frames.
One thing I want to point out is during the first edge guard, PAC had a lot of trust in his teammate to keep the Falco off of him. Like, he was, I don't know, almost at the edge of the blast zone and got connecting back here. I say that as like these guys are just destroying them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, O'Reilly went for that same save, but it was just so far that the Jigglypuffs could both go and get that punish. Oh, and the S smash connects on Jigglypuff instead of the Fox.
Still keeping it close.
That down air hitbox, it lasts so long.
Yeah. Falco's pretty good. You know, some might say he's number 1.
Yeah.
Some might say he's number 2. Some might even say he's number 3 or 4. I don't know why.
No one will say it's number 26.
Unless you're a Falco player.
Oh, but...
And that's why.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that is why.
When you side B and you put your face right into the stage, get a long look at that waffle pattern.
Right. I think...
Yeah, and so I feel like DavidCue and O'Reilly changed up their game plan.
Right.
And it looks like they're mostly focusing on getting damage right now. I haven't seen them picking up too many combos.
Right.
But I think that's out of not wanting to overcommit to things.
Right.
So that they can get kills on the Jigglypuff.
Like that.
Like you just saw right there.
They're just kind of spacing around them very well. I would assume that, like normally I would assume PAC and Ego would be doing a better job of spacing around them, but because, you know, their mobility is just that much better.
So PAC and Ego need to get these kills soon. They're both at these high percents that the basic hits that Puff can get aren't killing.
Right. They're getting so many light hits that just aren't.
That'll get Fox, and now they need to get a good connection on Falco and the back air.
This right now is so important. Oh, they didn't get it. So that like 3 seconds that they had to grab the Fox while he was in between them. Oh, the double rest!
Double rest. And the fair. Oh, but he snaps the ledge.
Wow.
Magnet ends.
He was at like 20% when he got rested too. I would assume he would have died.
But PAC is at really high percent. And went for it. This is suddenly doable.
This is doable by either side. Don't laser too much, but laser, but don't laser, right?
Yeah, that's the dilemma. The Fox Puff dilemma.
I wonder if he's just... Because I know the meta, well not meta, but like the thing that most Fox mains do now is they laser until they get to back air percent. So that they can just get one strong back air and kind of seal it. And then the spacing game is a lot easier to work with. But it seems like O'Reilly's going for more of like the up throw, up air, or just run an up smash kind of game. It might cost him, honestly. He's taken so much percent now.
And there we go.
Never mind.
Oh, really?
My words.
Practice that 20XX Jigglypuff.
Yeah, actually, that was near the end percent. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff to DavidCue and O'Reilly. And PAC Diesel and Ego definitely put in a fight.
Yeah.
We definitely saw moments where it was looking grim for David and O'Reilly, but they ended up pulling it through.
Right. It seems like they were the team that. Well, okay, so the Jigglypuff, the double Jigglypuff is obviously legit. But why? On that note, think about the Jigglypuff, guys. We're going to go on a commercial break. We'll be back in just a few.